look at another simple program just to delete some element in the given array. So if you want to delete element in an array, how can you delete it? But today we're going to learn how to delete the elements, how to delete elements in the given array step by step by using the index. If we are going to learn step by step. So let's start with just hash include our header file. So come in main function. So in this main function we start declaring our variable that we're going to use. We say int this is array. Why array? Because we're going to work with array. And then we say int I for work with in for loops, and n to be the number that user can be entered, and the index this is the index to be entered so as to delete a certain element in the given array. As I say, so that I see the first sentence just allow user to enter the size of the array. Allow user to enter the size of array. In order user to enter the size of the array, you must know this function scan to allow user to enter. So after user entered the size, so now we are going to expect him or her to enter the element of the array. In order to enter the element of array and to be stored in the arrays, now we just use this for loop to pass in the for loop. So we say the first element to be entered will be saved in 0 index, and the second number will be 1, and the third number will be 2, and so on and so on until it meets this condition: I is less than n. So if the n is 9, so the element will be end at the 8, and the I will increment by 1. Now we say scanf. This is a function to scan those elements, now to allow user to enter those elements. After enter those elements, now we're going to display our element that a user entered by using this statement. So this allow enter the elements so in order to print those elements, you just pass on for loop, because element is more than 1. Now we pass on for loop. Say I is equal to 0, I is less than n. Now I increment by 1. Say print %d. Why %d? Because we deal with the integers, and this t is just tab, just spacing to allow space between one element to another, and this is our array name. I'm just writing this a because I'm declared this a as array name. So if we declared some item here, I just write as is here. Now you can see our entered element, and this entered element it can be displayed. So now we're going to write a simple statement that allow user to delete a certain element in the given array. Now this statement announce the user to know that enter the index of the element to be deleted. Why index? Because in array we work with index to get a certain values in the given array. Now we scan this index, the user to enter those index number to be deleted. Then we're going to check it for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, then I is incremented by 1. So if the index entered by the user is greater than or equal to n plus 1, means that if the index someone entered is out of, make sure to display this message to say the deletion is impossible because your entered array index is on out of the range. So what if the user entered the correct index number? So now come in the else statement to say that for I is equal to the index number user entered, and the condition in the element of I. Now in n we're just going to remove 1 and I to be increment, and if I will be increment, and those increment will be stored in this variable array I, means that array I is equal to I plus 1, means that if a user inputted maybe n is 5, now 5 minus 4, no, 5 minus 1 will be 4. Now those array from 0 to 4 will be stored in this variable. Now in order to get those elements after deleting one element, you just say print the element after deleting as just passing the for loop, and say for I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1, make I increment, then print those elements, and after that you can see our ending of the program, a simple program to delete array element. Now we say return 0 means that the program that is successful. So let's try to see how it looks. Run your program by pressing F11 to see what. Now you announce it to enter the size of the array. Maybe my size will be 4. This is size of the array. Now we're going to enter the elements of the array. Maybe the first number will be 12, 14, maybe 20, and then maybe 10. As you see, enter the elements are, as you see that statement say my element that's entered is. So now the message, another message is enter the index of the element to be deleted. So we have the 4 elements, this one, and this one, and this one. Now in this element, first element treated as 0 index, this is 1 index, this is 2 index, and this is 3 index. So if you want to delete entire element, you must put the index range from 0 to 3. For instance, I want to delete this 14. If I want to delete this number, this is index 0, this is index 1. So I'm just saying 1. As you see, the elements after deleting are 12, 20, and 10. Means that this 14 doesn't appear. Why? Because those elements that we delete it. So let's try if I'm just deleting the certain element out of the range, what the message will be pop up. Run again. So run again to try to see. Maybe the size will be 3, and this element will be 12, 56, 78, and say enter the index of the element to be deleted. Maybe that I try to, this is index 0, index 1, index 2. Maybe if I try to write maybe index 4, what else can you get? As you see, wow, the deletion is impossible. Why is impossible? Because you are out of range. Thanks for watching this simple program to delete a certain item in the given array.